Well, we have our character modeled and textured. But he is static, it doesn't move. To that end, we have to add him bones, which will move the different elements of the body. To add a bone, and, in general, to add some object into the scene, we have to use Shift-A. In previous versions, it was the spacebar key. By pressing Shift-A key, a menu is displayed, with a list of all elements that you can add to the scene. In Mesh, you can add primitive objects, and 3 special objects. A grid, the monkey Suzanne, and a torus. Also, you can add curves, Bezier curves, metaballs, text. In Armature, we can find the bone element. If we now add any of these elements, it would appear in the position in which the cursor is located. The cursor is this element, that little circle. It changes its position to the location in which we do click with the left mouse button. If we want to add a bone, exactly in this point, in the base of the character, we have to move the cursor to that position. If we select an object with right mouse button, the origin of the selection is located in the geometric center, exactly where the 3 axes converge. But we want to put the bone just in the middle of this face, not in the center of the object. We change to Edit mode, and we select this face. We can change to faces here, in this icon, and then select that face. We have changed the selection to the center of that face. Now, we have to bring the cursor to the selection. We do this by pressing Shift-S, and then, Cursor to Selected. The cursor changed its position to the center of the face. We change to Object Mode with Tab key. Let's create then a bone with Shift-A. The bone is in the correct position, but we can see it because it is inside the body, and the scene is in texture mode. By pressing Z key, we change to Y view. Now we can see the bone in the center of the base. The bone has this shape. It's like a long cone with 2 little spheres. If we change to Edit mode with Tab key, we can select the entire bone by selecting it in the main part. Also you can select one of the spheres. The sphere below is the base of the bone. If we rotate the bone, it will rotate respect to the center of this sphere. Let's see how we can change the views in Blender. If we want to see the front view, we press the 1 key. We are seeing now the front view, but we are in perspective mode. We see this depth in perspective. If we want the front view but without depth, we press the 5 key. With the 5 key, we have changed to orthographic view. We don't see now the depth of the perspective view. The bone starts in the right position, but it ends in the center of the cube. Change to Edit mode and select the upper sphere. And move it up in the Z-axis. We can create the next bone by extruding it from the end of the first bone. Press E key to extrude, and move the mouse. If we want the bone extruded in the Z-axis, we have to press Z key. Press again E key for extrude, and Z key. The arm bones can be created from this sphere. E key to extrude, and left mouse button to fix it. Again, E key, and left mouse button in the correct position. We select again that sphere with right mouse button. We press E key for the next bone. These two bones are not necessary because the character has not shoulders. Remove them by pressing Delete key. We can see broken lines between these bones. There are two ways for interaction between bones: connected, or offset. This bone is connected with the previous bone. And this one. But this one is not connected, but it receives offset interaction of the bone in which it is connected by broken lines. We have created the bones for our character. But we still have to parent the bones to the elements of the body. Because we still haven't done the elements of the body to adopting the pose of the bones. There are a few ways to parent the elements to the bones. We can use this easy way. We change to pose mode. In this mode, the bones change to blue color. Select the head object, and then, holding down Shift key, select the head bone. Press Ctrl P to set parent. We can see the different ways to parenting. We want the head be parented to the bone, directly. Done it. Now, the head will move when the bone is moved. Let's see it. Press R key to rotate the bone. The head will rotate as well. Let's see it in texture mode. Perfect. Press Z key for wire view again. Select the next cube, and then the bone. Ctrl P, and set parent to bone. Select left arm, and then the left arm bone. And again, Ctrl P, and bone. Do the same with the rest of the objects and their respective bones. Did I parent this cube with this bone? I can't remember. I will do it again just in case. The last one. All elements of the body have been parented to the armature. By pressing Z key, you can change wireframe view to solid view. By pressing Alt key with Z key, you can change solid view to texture view. Let's check how the bones work. Select this bone, and rotate it. Don't worry if the bones protrudes off the arm. Bones won't be rendered in the images, or in the video game. Anyway, you can change the shape of the bones. The bones have some different icons in this panel. Bones have an armature icon, and here, you can change the display of the bones. Octahedral, stick, B-bone, envelope and wire. We did it! We have created an armature for our character. In the next video tutorial, You will see how to animate these bones, to create some simple basic video game animations, as idle, walk, attack, or die. Bye.